good morning, and welcome to my Mondo Messages. It's very rainy and wet here in Kerry, but I'm still on a high because I had the most fabulous weekend. I was away in County Clare, in Killarnoo, with a group of 50-something women and one man, one very special man. And I've just been reflecting since I got back on just all my learnings, all my experience, everything that I felt and still feel about being away on this weekend. And I think it's important to do that, to actually allow things to land and to actually get some clarity as to how they've landed with us, and how maybe core parts of us have been stimulated or shifted or soothed, whatever it is. And so that's the subject of my messages today, actually, is, many things really, but the core message for me is the power of being in a group, not just any group. It wouldn't be the same to go into a group of, I don't know, cyclists or something like that. Now, it can be, don't get me wrong, but I'm not just talking about joining groups just for the sake of joining groups, but joining the right group, being part of really an ongoing community, not just, that you share a hobby, but something where you can feel that all our kind of core emotional centers, if you like, energy centers, are in play, or in sync, or integrated. And that's what this group of people do for me. What it was our QTT practitioner get together. We do it every single year. We do it in different places, but we've actually gone to the same place for the last 2 years because it's just so lovely. And it's about, as I say, about 50 of us, but it can be more. Last year was 65. So it depends on who's available. We did some deep belly laughing, but we also did some really deep and wide work. And I don't even like using the word work, really. It was just really about assessing where we are, all of us. And it was really helpful to have some very, very vulnerable shares that would have felt vulnerable, in other circumstances, but actually were illuminating, were inspiring, were positive, and most importantly, hearing the learnings from valuing those vulnerabilities, basically. And what came from this more than anything else was that this community that we have all created, thanks to the wonderful Maura Geary, is a completely safe place. There is no judgment. There is no bitchiness. There is no hierarchy even. We are all really different. We're different ages. We're different professions. Not all of us are actively practicing QTT, although all of us do in our everyday lives, no matter what we're doing, whether we're parenting or teaching or doing psychotherapy or doing homeopathy or just living our lives. It doesn't matter. It's part of who we are now. And I am so grateful for that. And that coming together in recognition, not of our differences, but of our similarities, of all the things that enable us to be in community and to feel the respect, the mutual, totally unconditional love, really, really powerfully, The acceptance, the respect, the kindness, the laughter, as I said, so much laughter, the mutual appreciation, and also sometimes the ability to actually give or receive a little bit of a kick up the butt to get going, to take actions, to stop going around the roundabout without purpose, and to actually choose a direction, even though it may not be a long-term journey. It may just be a little short stop somewhere, but to choose something. And also to just shift our perspectives, to actually learn about new things, to actually open up to different possibilities and different skills and tools. It was just so enriching. I can't describe it to you. A lot of it I can't even put into words. And it has really left me feeling, well, it hasn't left it, it's in me. I've left it, if you like. I've left the weekend, the container, but all the feelings are still with me. And I really feel like I could soar, I could fly, I could do anything. And first and foremost, that no matter how that goes, how successfully, if you like, whatever I choose unravels, or maybe it won't. It doesn't matter, because it doesn't affect how this community feel about me. And that is what gives the safety and the beauty and the love of it. And we all deserve to feel that from a community that we belong to, whoever they are, however they're made up. That's what we all deserve. And I believe that's how we used to live in some ways. And if we can go back to that, if we can actually let that into our lives and learn the power of it, the whole world is going to change. So it's really helped me to visualize what I would like from the next 12 months. And one of the things that I would love to do is to create a group that enables anyone who wants to feel what I'm feeling now to actually feel it, to come in and to feel completely loved and respected and heard and seen, and able to be yourself fully and still be loved for it and accepted, and also be open to learning, be open to getting to the place that I have been able to get to be in this community, because that's something that I had to learn, 20, 30 years ago. There's no way that I would have even have chosen to be in a hotel with 50 other women, for 3 days, nearly. The whole thought of it would have repelled me. And that was because of all kinds of beliefs and stories and stuckness that I was carrying. And that's a whole different story. But I think many of us can feel that we don't need that. But who doesn't need it? Who doesn't want to feel loved and accepted unconditionally, supported, held, able to be yourself, able to say whatever you want to say and have it be received with curiosity, with compassion, with understanding, or with just good questions that enable you to perhaps look at it from a different perspective. Who doesn't want that? Anyway, so if you are even a little bit curious about what that community might feel like and what it might do for you, then do just pop a heart in the comments, and I will be adding you to a list of people, women who may be interested in joining the community that I'm going to be setting up in the near future. So That's it. That's my message today. I hope you take loads from it. I hope to God that you are already part of a community that enables you to feel like that. If you are, congratulations. And if you'd like more of it and you'd like it maybe from a different perspective, then still drop me a heart. And if you do belong to a community, then maybe you'd like to share what you get from that community and what it means to you. That's it. I'll stop rambling now. Have a beautiful week, and just have a think about what you get from being in community. Take care.